Today I'm going to talk about what I look for in a changeup, especially when I have access to data, spin rate, spin access if I have a TrackMan or a Rapsodo. It's just very valuable information to actually understand and see what's going on with the changeup. So typically you'll hear guys talk about the changeup. You just want it to be slower than the fastball, trying to get them out front, get a ground ball, which is great. You absolutely want to get those things. You want them out front. You want them to to be fooled by the pitch and to get weak contact. That's always the goal. And I think one misconception is wanting that changeup to look identical to the fastball. That is one way to do it, but at that point, if it's rotating the exact same as your fastball, if you have a four-seam fastball and a four-seam change, all you're really relying on for it to be a different pitch or a different movement profile is the spin rate and the velocity. So one way that I like to look at it is to change the spin axis. So say you throw the baseball at a 1 o'clock spin angle, okay? So imagine a clock, okay, so 12 o'clock's at the top. If the ball is pure four-seam rotation, it's going to be rotating at 12 o'clock. If it's slightly tilted for a right-handed pitcher, at 1 o'clock, it's going to be rotating something like that. So typically a right-handed pitcher might be in the 1 o'clock to 1:30 range with their spin angle. If my changeup is right in that same axis or right in that same spin angle, like I said earlier, all we're relying on is the spin rate and the speed change. So what I'm looking for is for there to be some sort of difference to where it can be maybe in that 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock range, because now we're going to have a different movement profile. Now the ball might be able to get more horizontal break or more vertical break. It just adds another element to the pitch to make it more effective. And one way that you can work on this is to do it with high-speed video, even if you don't have access to, say, a Rapsodo or a TrackMan. Even using something like your iPhone and doing Sharpie on the ball and coloring certain parts of the ball so you can actually see what's happening in slow motion when it's rotating. It'll give you an idea to see what type of rotation you have on your fastball and your changeup, and then you can make adjustments from there. And then the last piece of it is just to see how the hitter's reacting to it. The hitter will tell you a lot. The Rapsodo, the TrackMan, the video, it can tell you the pitch is great. And you need to throw it, but at the end of the day, if you're not getting the results with the batter, then something needs to change, whether it's the location, the sequence of the pitch, or it's the actual profile of the pitch. So these are just some things to think about when developing a changeup, and I hope you enjoy this, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.